Welcome, Taurus. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your new moon in Leo reading. This new moon is distinct because of its opposition to the planet Pluto in Aquarius, and really is emphasizing our power, reclaiming our authentic power, and the need to release control, micromanaging every aspect of your existence or your relationships. This is a time to simplify what it is you want, what it is you can work towards, and surrender to those things that deny your knowing of who you are and your ability to trust in that. So this is about trust in yourself and living that quiet confidence. The overall energy for the five of this reading is the Five of Cups, which is about recognizing a pattern of giving your power away, of believing that others could give you something that only you can give to yourself. And in this particular instance, because these experiences often revolve around disappointment, rejection, failure, it's easy to blame someone else. And it's when we take responsibility for the fact that we have chosen situations repeatedly that ended up in the same disappointment, heartache, betrayal, that we learn to understand that we need to treat ourselves differently. We need to build a relationship with ourselves so that we don't choose behaviors that are counterproductive to what we want in life. Underneath the deck, the Ace of Swords. Yes, this truth is coming home hard to you right now. It may seem abundantly clear all of a sudden, particularly as it relates to your home or domestic environment. Perhaps what did you see in your family of origin that allowed you to believe that something or someone that had neglected you or abandoned you was the thing that you had to have. This can be romanticizing a parent who was not available, was not emotionally available, or was not there for you, and believing that it was someone else's fault that that was the case, rather than the responsibility of that individual who was there. That's merely an example. Your situations are unique to each of you. So you're going to understand where you have challenged this pattern by getting to know yourself, by building your own expectations of who you truly are and what you are willing to have in your life, work towards, and what you feel you're deserving of, the self-respect. The chrysoprase I pulled is called nurturing. I open up and allow myself to be nurtured. That feels like it's talking specifically about the mother. And in your family of origin, it quite likely could have been the father. It's not about the gender roles, but wherever the nurturing came from, it's important to understand the truth of that. This is a general reading, Taurus. It is not going to resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, check out the information box below. And if you find that this reading resonates, please like this video, share it with others if you feel inclined to do so, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the ways that you support me. Thank you for that in advance. So, for the 10th house, how you see yourself, you see your place in the world, how others see you, you are the magician. What an incredible skill. You have everything you need to put yourself out there, to express yourself in the way that you choose. Whatever you determine is what you are capable of executing and following through on. And it's interesting with the constellation of planets as they are. appears as though you release or relinquish any desire to control the situation, how things occur. What you don't release is the goal that you have in mind. So this sounds to me like you are having conversations, discussions. Perhaps you are inviting the expertise of others to help you envision the way something can be improved or uh, built or created in a solid way, in a way that expresses you. But this implies a lot of negotiation with others, a lot of the willingness to do the work, do the research, find the information you need, weigh out the opportunities or the potential for certain kinds of partnerships and what you can expect from them. So this feels like quite a negotiation that is netting you something that you greatly desire. And because it is in the area of your home that this new moon is impacting, this can have something to do with improving your home, moving to a new location, either temporarily to feel things out or permanently in a way that requires some retrofitting, some renovation, some moving things around to get them to suit your needs in a particular situation. This can be an addition of some sort, perhaps a second home or a second location that you are creating for yourself in order to facilitate whatever it is you're building or doing. And this is really about self-expression, putting yourself out there to the world, letting people know what it is that you desire. In the first house, the Six of Swords, this is about your recovery. This is about your healing journey. And in some ways, I feel as though you are allowing yourself to get space from something that has been chaotic, frustrating, hurtful, draining you of energy, resources, ideas, some situation in which you don't feel that you can contribute to the solution. It's too chaotic for you. However, you are essentially looking to find some peace. And part of finding that peace is finding acceptance of the necessity of this thing, this relationship, this opportunity in your life that didn't work out. That there was an opportunity for you perhaps to heal and return, or simply to move on. And I do feel that moving on for you, particularly if there's a family dynamic around this recovery, this healing, perhaps this rehab of some sort, this recovery from illness, you recognize you need space between you and others involved in order to gain the acceptance, gain the ability to be a support rather than fleeing the situation as a way of avoiding it. In the fourth house, the Lady of Cups, this is your foundation, your home. You are all love, nurturance, care, and attention as at your foundation. So whatever way that you're willing to assist, you're willing to express yourself, create a plan that helps with this healing, helps with this recovery. Perhaps it is your own re-exploring, finding counsel, finding support to heal yourself more thoroughly, more completely, or re-diving into experiences that you had in the past that left you shattered and scattered at the same time. So you're really looking consciously to tie up those loose ends with a clear understanding that we don't ever completely heal. These opportunities are in our lives for a purpose, and that purpose is the continuous growth that you gain. You are able to revisit these experiences at a higher level each time. So this is part of a healing spiral, but you are showing me that you know how to respect yourself, love yourself, take care of yourself, and you can do that on the part of others as well. Maybe you're finding some support for yourself or others that are going through this process. In the 7th house, the Wheel of Fortune, and this is regarding your significant relationships. So again, this sense of recovery or healing is overturning a situation that feels that like it was disappointing. Perhaps some deeper behavioral pattern that emerged in childhood that now, after many experiences, you're coming to a reversal, a sense of, now I see my part in this. Now I see my responsibility, not at the time of a trauma, particularly if you were a child, but at my desire to keep repeating the pattern, the trauma over and over again. That was my responsibility. And because of that, I now realize that that isn't really even who I am, that I deserve respect, love, care, and if others can't give it to me, I know how to give it to myself. I'm going to clarify, starting with the 1st house, the 6 of Swords is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles in the 2nd house and the 3 of Cups in the 3rd house. This is beautiful. You are working with your resources. You are working with intimates, those you know, you love, you trust, who are there for you. You are doing the work to respect all members of your team as equals. There's no boss, there's no doctor, there's no one to give your power away to. You're in this together. Whatever this healing process is, whatever this opportunity is to solve a challenge or a puzzle for you, you are, or even simply an imbalance. This can be a chemical imbalance in your life. You are in it as a member of the team. You're a part of the solution, and you do that from a place of love, of sharing the experiences with others on the team, to hear their stories, to tell your story, to learn from one another. These are the people you feel safe with. Your confidence is respected here. The work that you do together is understood to be a positive way of reaffirming what your talents, your skills, what your experience has been. The Lady of Cups in the 4th house is clarified by the Empress in the 5th house. That's one of your cards, Taurus, and the Page of Swords in the 6th house. You're so tapped into your power. You really are here. You are really in a place where you not only know how to give love, give support, but how to receive it. And this may be an aspect of your healing that you're now experiencing through the support that you're getting to heal, to recover. You are experiencing the love and the receipt of that love without guilt, apology, or a kind of surprise that anybody would spend time with you as though you were not worthy. You understand now you indeed are worthy. You indeed are deserving. You are supremely talented in a way that you are looking to express. Similarly, a similar message from Sagittarius here. With the Page of Swords in the 6th house, you are exhibiting your wealth of wisdom by admitting what you don't know. That feels to me to be the opening into this whole ability to change patterns that you've enacted and behaviors for much of your life, coming to a place where you honestly realize you don't know what to do or you don't know how to proceed. Seeing what you see, understanding the truth as you understand it now, this upturns things that you once believed in. This reverses a position that you held on to for so long. And it is the opening of ideas, the receipt of ideas, the ability to talk, have conversations, be open to new ideas and about what you don't know and why you don't know is very healing and is part of this reversal I see you experiencing in your life. In the 7th house, the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the 3 of Swords, and in the 8th house and the King of Cups in the 9th house. This is lovely. You have experienced a lot of healing from this dynamic of perhaps giving your power away, perhaps looking to others to give you the power, the belief in yourself that you already have, that is within you. And this is part of a powerful dynamic of staying in the healing, never letting yourself take the eye off the ball, knowing that you are, everything in your life revolves around the sense of responsibility that you're learning to take for unfortunate or unhappy experiences. You have matured immensely. You have grown so much. As a result of this reversal you are experiencing, you are looking to join in with others at a time when your community of intimacy and friendship revolved around escape, some kind of toxic behavior. It's as though you only understood how to escape from heartbreak, disappointment, and failure. And now relationships you realize are an event for you to explore yourself, your talents, your patterns from a place of wholeness, a place of care, concern, compassion. As a gifted person, the gifted person that you are, you have a king and a lady or queen of cups showing on the table, which is about your ability to honor yourself, both aspects of yourself, your divine feminine and divine masculine. This has nothing to do with gender. Everyone has these qualities and abilities within them, just as every chart contains all the same stars, planets, asteroids, moons. So these are qualities that you are learning to honor within yourself. You see your connection to everything. You have compassion for others. Your story is not the only story that you tell yourself, but you're open to the relationships and connections between others who've experienced trauma similarly. Maybe not the same trauma, but have all been hurt. Everyone is vulnerable in some way. And what you've gained through an understanding of these unfortunate experiences is what gives you this wisdom. This wisdom, I might add, that others are drawn to. That may be part of the support you're giving to someone on a healing journey or through your own journey. You may be speaking about that. You may be sponsoring others. You may be teaching others some of the tools. Meditation tools are an example. Using herbs could be another example. Ways that you've found to practically heal yourself and learn to relax, to assuage that anxiety that keeps you on the hunt for another experience, another love, another way to give your power away. The method you are using to overcome that is something that you are sharing, you're being sought out after for. In the 10th house, The Magician is clarified by the Hierophant in the 11th house and the Ace of Cups in the 12th house. So beautiful. I see you making a real commitment to this healing practice and your talent, your gift, your skill set. Whatever it is that you came into this world to express, whatever means are available to you, I see you re-engaging with that, understanding that the subject of that is this healing journey, but the means is your ability to express your own story. The Hierophant is this understanding what is right and wrong, understanding that you have learned and that you're now in a position to help others to learn. So I see you committing yourself to an organization perhaps that helps others like you, some organization that is global, that you can find a position, a place, a location within that allows you to share what you know, allows you to help others to get to a place where you have arrived through a lot of work. And I just feel that there is a story, a document, a record that you are, that is possible for you at this time. Something you can record, publish, produce, present to others. I'm going to finish up this reading with the Seed and Sickle Oracle card, and I pulled the Cherry, number 7. And for you bountiful Venus-ruled Taurians, this can be particularly appropriate for this time of the year. We're in summer in the Northern Hemisphere, so cherries are the thing. Cherries are one of the earliest trees to bloom and one of the first to produce fully ripened fruit with laden branches throughout the year. It's truly the symbol of productivity and abundance. Now's the time to engage in your own season of productivity, even if others are at rest. The circumstances have all come together to provide the perfect setting for addressing tasks you've been putting off lately. If you've enjoyed this content, check out more content here, Taurus. And until next time, namaste.